This could be a fun thing for you to see while you're editing. Ring ding ding ding, ring ding ding ding, ring ding ding ding. Wait, actually, I'm gonna turn that off. Ring ding ding ding, ring ding ding ding. I wonder if we're gonna get a copyright claim for that. Christmas time, Christmas time, Christmas.
Yeah, who owns the Fireplace channel by it?
Happy nuclear white family. And there. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Christmas Wisecracker. I'm gonna do a few jokes for you up here. All right. The Grinch walked into Palestine. And he said, "Boy, this is even worse than I would have done." The Grinch. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a long. I wonder if you can see me. Can you see me like this? It's been a long year. And everyone's been waiting around for the Christmas holiday. Luckily, this year we are saying Merry Christmas again. We are. Thank you. Right.
Oh,
Matt?
wait, I have something. No, that's the wrong one. Is that the crowd? There we go.
Do the crowd. Is that are they like happy crowd or are they cheering? Are they laughing?
Yeah, they're like clapping.
They're clapping.
It kind of sounds more like rain, actually.
Well, I'll try the Grinch one again with the rain.
Okay.
So the Grinch. We know the Grinch. Love him or hate him. Was it raining? He walked into Palestine and he said, "Boy, oh boy, this is worse than I would do." Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure this isn't rain. This just sounds like rain. There's no people here.
I think rain's just fine.
What do
You know, it's actually harder to make people cry than it is to laugh.
Yeah, I think these are actually the tears from the audience.
Let's hear it. That's the type of shit I put on to go to sleep.
That's like rain on a roof.
That's white noise machine.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, so this is the Christmas one because, you know, look at this place where it's like we're in Santa Claus's North Pole. It's as if we're in Santa Claus himself couldn't even fucking try to put together an apartment this pretty. In this heat, we're having a nice little heat wave for Christmas because it's, you know, above 60 degrees. It's a hot Christmas, I'd say.
I heard it was supposed to be in the 80s next week.
Yeah.
That's what my Trader Joe's cashier told me.
80s on Thursday. See,
that's my man on the street.
The
my
summer
Trader Joe's cashier
of '69 was about, and Don Henley, is that his name?
Don Henley.
Don Henley said the summer of '69 is about the sex position. Which, here's a mature question I'll ask: when you're 69, are you supposed to be laying on your side, or is one supposed to be on top of
you? Know, I don't know.
You're supposed to be standing up.
Should we delve into this?
Yeah.
I think I've never done on the side. That would be crazy.
Yeah,
right?
On the side, I don't think would work.
Yeah, it seems.
I'm no sex pervert.
Someone's got to be on top of someone else, or it's not sex.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah, belly to belly.
If you
sex
figure out some
only.
weird way to slide up next to someone, it's not the same. You need the person on top of another person.
I think if most of your body isn't touching the other person, you're not having sex. There's nothing intimate about
if your body is not touching the other person.
I'm going to be putting the smallest part of my body into the smallest part of their body.
It's a little guy's dick.
A little guy's dick.
It's a little guy's dick.
Ooh, tiny penis. We all know the act of sex is gross, but laying on top of someone and getting sticky is very fun. I love doing it, and I'd like to do it for Christmas.
Nah, not the sex. A little bit of that sticky.
It ain't about the sex. Welcome to the no jumper or whatever. What's that podcast called?
Oh, well, it's December. It's the end of Nut November's over. Our listeners have completed that challenge.
Yo, welcome.
Now we can start talking sexual.
Welcome
again.
to our motherfucking No Fundamentals podcast.
Jumper. Is that the one where the guy has other people pay to have sex with his wife?
Yeah, the one host, the white guy with all the tattoos.
That's the only thing I know about it.
Yeah.
Is that what was going on?
I think that's fine. Like, paying people, if someone's just having sex with your wife and you're not paying them, for some reason to me it's worse than paying them to have sex. Because it's like drinking and driving is bad. Going on a roller coaster and then throwing up after is like good. But like driving home from the bars, Christmas
motion
Eve,
sickness from a fun time at the amusement park versus motion sickness from a fun time of driving home drunk.
Going to Shakey's on Christmas Eve and they say we don't serve alcohol here. We serve it's a pizza bar. And then having to go across the street to get a handle of Fireball and drinking it all because your wife kind of floated the idea that this is the last Christmas that you're having with her and the kids. So you went to Shakey's. They only have a pizza bar. You drink Shakey's. A bottle of Fireball. Ubers are more expensive than you thought, and then also you have a 1.5 score because you keep going to Shakey's and drinking a whole thing of Fireball. So you can't get an Uber, so you have to turn the keys. You have to. It's Christmas Eve, okay? You have to get home and go to sleep before Santa comes.
A Christmas miracle where I successfully drive home drunk.
And then you throw up on your lap.
Bed.
You're sitting at
Santa comes.
At the stoplight and you're admiring the fact that the light goes from red to green and you're like that's Christmas.
Christmas colors.
That's a sign from God that you're drunk off, a whole 17. They sell the 3 packs of Fireball shooters and you bought 6 of them. So
why are those things not as regulated as other things?
Sitting at the stoplight. They have the big candy canes.
Like you can't buy like a handle of Tito's at the gas station. Some gas stations.
What I'm saying is
you're
sitting
Fireball.
at the stoplight and the light's red and then it turns green. You're like, that's a sign from Santa, who's God. Why do they look so similar? So there's got to be something there.
You believe in a guy up in the North Pole with a big white beard who
believe
delivers
a big guy in the clouds with a big white beard?
Yeah, I do. Clouds of snow in the North Pole.
Yeah, I do. Atheist. Enjoy Hellfire.
And I believe in Mrs. Claus. And I believe she's got a fucking body on her.
Yeah, she's got a big tumpy bump. She's got a mountaintop.
That's always an artistic decision that people need to make when they're making Santa stuff. Do we make Mrs. Claus just kind of a bigger, older,
kind of like a belle
lady, or do we make her like
glasses?
Really hot? Because sometimes they make Mrs. Claus really hot.
I like when she's wearing like a skin suit and she's dumping them.
And why would she not be? It's Santa Claus.
She's got the cookies. She's like, I'm gonna sideways 69 you when you come home from Christmas, Chris.
It's not sex unless I crush you with my enormous weight.
Is Christmas named after Kris Kringle or is it named after Christ? Is Christianity Chris?
Yeah, Chris.
Is Kris Kringle's full name Christmas or is it Christian?
Christmas Kringle.
Pringle. You're sitting at the stoplight. Pringles. You're saying it's red and it's green. It's like Christmas, and then then someone honks at you because you're looking at the green light for too long, and you just get startled and you throw up in your lap. That's pathetic. But if you go to an amusement park and you pay $46 to ride the roller coaster, and then you throw up in your lap when it's pulling up to the station, and you're pulling up, and you see that you actually cut the line, you went in the handicap line. And because you can get to the front faster, you can skip the whole line if you pretend you're Mickey Mouse. And then you see that the girl,
tip for the listeners,
it's her sophomore year, and it's her summer's ruined because she sprained her ankle volleyball. Mm-hmm. And so she's going to miss her her senior year. She's going to miss her last year of volleyball. And she's like, well, at least I can go
take
first.
Her to prom now.
No one wants to go to prom with someone fucking
with
gimp.
Cast.
Some old gimp.
How am I supposed to 69?
Caitlin is 18 years old now, and she's already
what use
used
do I
up.
have for a woman if I can't access her feet? That's what I'm asking.
And so she's staring you down. You have a fucking lap full of, funnel cake, throw up, and big root beer, big thing of refillable root beer. And you're looking and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have pretended to have a disability because now look at me, I'm covered in throw up, but it's still, I paid for it, which is better. It's better than just having it happen to you for free. And that's what I'm saying. The guy on the No Jumper podcast paying men to fuck his wife.
Oh, yeah.
Is better than just having it happen. Because that's purpose. That's that you want that. I'm willing to work.
Yeah, this is kind of the slut versus whore debate. Is because, some people just do it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
And other people, it's like a career.
My favorite quote or my favorite saying, I forget if it's like Hindu or if it's from the Bible. Oh, it's from the Dark Knight's Joker. Oh. From when he said, if you're good at something, never do it for free. Mm-hmm. And then he did a magic trick for free, which kind of goes against his whole thing.
It's simple. We fuck the Batman.
Take it up with the screenwriter. It's simple. We pay someone to fuck Harley Quinn. Joker would probably be a cuck. Joker would probably be like, I want to see Bane fuck my girlfriend.
That would be such a crazy act. Oh, this guy doesn't care at all.
He's just sitting in the corner, like fucking spraying fucking silly string everywhere.
I'm an agent of chaos.
Yeah. But what else? We got a little it's fucking Christmas party about to happen.
Yeah, about to have all types of people over here.
Whole type of different characters, mishmash, kind of a mixing pot of white people. It's gonna be
like the wise men, one of each.
Yeah, from where were the wise men from? Modern day Turkey,
the East.
Yeah, ain't no Chinaman rolling up to say hello, Christ man.
We three kings of Orient are.
Oh, are they Asian Orientals?
No, because one of them's always black. Mm-hmm. I feel like they're supposed to be from like just the other places.
I feel like back then, if you had a white person, that would be the diversity higher.
Maybe
because they're probably all Middle Eastern, right?
Look at this weird guy.
Yeah,
white skin. Look at this fucking freak.
I do like that the people that will tell you Jesus wasn't white also don't believe in Jesus as a historical person. Not that he's the son of God or the savior of man and woman. Literally, and of they. And of they, Mac. But they'll say, he's not white. It's like, you don't even think he fucking was born in a manger.
Because there was no room in the inn.
Bethlehem. Yeah, what was a fucking inn back then? I wouldn't want my kid born in a fucking Red Roof Inn. I'd rather have him born in the fucking field next to it on 95. Or the Blue Route. I guess it's the Blue Route. Whatever. Doesn't matter. No one knows what I'm talking about.
My son was born in the marshlands outside the Philadelphia airport.
Yeah, Jesus. Oh, there was no room for baby Jesus to be born in the lobby of the Red Roof Inn where they have the machine that you have to put quarters in to get new towels because they don't just give you towels. Oh, no. He had to be born outside.
That's how the nice hotels
in Jerusalem,
are now.
in Bethlehem. In Bethlehem, it was probably like fucking 65 degrees. And
in Israel?
In Israel? Bethlehem?
Judea?
Do you have notes?
I was like, yeah, I wrote something down just in case I stalled.
We're not stalling.
Out.
Wait, we're not stalling.
No, yeah, we're fine. This is still good and interesting. But, just in case.
Yeah.
Wait, I already covered
Jesus.
this.
Hold on,
what
I
if
got more.
Joker
I
was a
can do more.
cuck? What if Jesus was born at the Red Roof Inn?
I can do more Jesus in the Red Roof Inn. Hold on. Yeah, I can. Oh, Jesus couldn't be. There was no room in the inn. Oh, there was no room in the inn where you have to pay a quarter to use the fucking bathroom in your own room.
And the beds vibrate.
The beds vibrate. The beds have the. That's something that I totally missed.
And you
out
open
on.
up the drawer and there's a Bible, and Mary and Joseph are like, "What is
what
this?
What the fuck is this?
This book shouldn't exist yet."
What came first, Santa or the religion of Christmas?
I haven't even virgin birthed this guy. They already got the book.
That is really this, like, I don't care about, like, oh, what generation, Gen Z, millennial, the generation that ruined the world, I don't care about that. It really, what the divide is like, are you millennial, are you Gen Z, is because I don't know what I am. I was born 96. I was born early 96.
You're a zillennial, I think.
That's our word. Yeah, I'm right in the middle, and when people ask, I say Gen Z because there's the potential, at least. There's the potential of being better than millennials. I think millennials still have time to be the greatest generation. I think they very much still have time.
I think if you're born on the coast, you should be pushed ahead a generation, if that makes sense. Because you're with it, like the times are happening and you're a part of it.
Yeah.
Whereas by the
time you're 15, you are having a say on you can't vote, but you basically decide what is happening everywhere.
If I'm in New York, Manhattan, if I'm in Hollywood, California, and it's 1996, it's 1996. If I'm in the Midwest somewhere and it's 1996, it might as well be 1991.
I 100% agree, and I really want to just say, before I say what I'm about to say, I mean it with love. A 41-year-old in Nebraska has way less influence on the world than a 14-year-old Jew in New York. And that's just tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, any 14-year-old in New York.
No, but specifically, no, it doesn't happen.
I don't think it even matters. It's just that you're in New York. I mean, what are the chances that someone's in New York and they're not Jewish? I guess I understand what you're saying, but I don't know. It was always a weird thing, I think I know. It was always a weird thing walking around New York because you'd see 14-year-olds and they seemed like they were in their 30s.
Yeah,
I completely understand why Jeffrey Epstein got himself in a little bit of trouble there.
Mac. That Josh Giddey, did you see?
Yeah, what's going on with
thing?
him? What's he met a girl at a club?
A player on the Oklahoma City Thunder is under. It's a Dodge.
They don't want us to talk
about this. It's a Dodge. It's a fucking Dodge. Okay. Fourth best American car company. Fucking Dodge Chrysler. Anyway, Josh Giddey is a player for the Oklahoma City Thunder, and he had sexual relations maybe with an underage woman, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Do we know that?
But they were showing the pictures of the girl. It's a girl, and she was hot. But for someone that you can't think that. I'm not saying I would.
Did she look young?
If a 14-year-old came up to me and was like, "This is my girlfriend. Is she hot?" I'd be like, "Good job, kid." Is that fair? Are you allowed to do that?
How hot was she compared to Mrs. Claus?
Let's just say she would not be the Mrs. Claus with a tray of cookies and a warm glass of milk, and Santa Claus is keeping her around because she's sturdy. Santa Claus would be keeping Josh Giddey's girlfriend around for,
Did she look young?
Did
she look more like one of the elves?
No. She did not.
Do the elves look young?
No, I think the elves look normal. They're just little.
They're just proportionally small.
Yeah.
I guess no one's ever really gotten a good look at them. Have they ever caught the elves on film? I feel like I've seen more footage of Bigfoot than
People
Santa.
People flip-flop on the elves. They were calling... What was it? They used to call them Mongoloids. I've seen
little
Santa.
People.
I've seen the real Santa.
Although I don't think anyone's, little.
Because the mall Santa Clauses aren't Santa. Those are his elves that he gives a spell to make big temporarily. Well, the real Santa's at the Granite Run Mall. So I don't know what the fuck all these others. Santa Claus at the Hollywood Christmas Parade. He probably would have leaned over, his hat would have fallen off, and there would have been
he was
there. I gotta stop.
They're
going through enough already.
He was throwing up at the traffic lights. We didn't even see Santa there.
No,
we didn't
left
get a
early.
good look at Santa there.
We left in the
we checked out the
7th inning of a
Hollywood.
Tide
We
game.
checked out the Hollywood Christmas parade, and it was fine when it was happening, but there were like 30-minute gaps between each part of the parade.
There are 6 block gaps to the point where we get there. It's the Hollywood Christmas parade hosted by Patriot former Superman Dean Cain. They also had former Superman Brandon Routh.
They had 2 Supermans,
And then they had the ashes of Christopher Reeves as the snow. They were like, "Ooh, fake snow." I was like, "That's Reeves." He felt left out. And then Henry Cavill wasn't there because was playing IRL Warhammer.
Yeah, why would he be?
And by IRL Warhammer, I mean he's in Ukraine.
I was thinking about that. Like you got to get celebs for the Hollywood Christmas parade, but
Brandon Routh, he was.
How many
Superman.
people got the call from their representation to like the, hey man, you want to be in Hollywood Sunday night?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, most of the celebrities are at night mass on Sundays.
Yeah, they're usually at a Catholic mass, especially this close to Christmas.
Yeah, that's why
in Latin.
That's why all the other superheroes.
This is something they won't tell you. All the celebrities know Latin.
We get to the parade. It starts at 6. We get there at 6:30. Seems like there isn't a parade.
Yeah, it seems like the parade was over.
There are maybe 18 Mexicans just kind of sitting on the street waiting patiently. Mexican Americans.
But it's Hollywood, so it could just be
a Sunday
night. What's going on?
Yeah, and then we got closer to Vine, and it was like it started filling up, and but the street did not fill up. There was no parade happening. Every 25 minutes, the Ghostbusters car would come by, or Hubie the Beetle. Was it Hubie? Whatever.
Herbie is the Beetle.
Herbie would drive around, and people would be like, "It's Herbie!" And then we would wait another 41 minutes to see the Mighty Mouse balloon.
Yeah, like a marching band came by, and then nothing.
And they never play. I was in marching band for a year. We played the entire fucking time. The song ended. We put the fucking horns down. The drums played for like 30 seconds. Horns back up. Rocky.
By the time
Rocky theme.
By the time we got to Sunset and Vine, people were talking like something had gone wrong.
Well, we went inside of the Chipotle because it was frigid. It was a 65-degree Hollywood night.
Yeah, it was cold enough to snow. Oh, that was Reeves.
Yeah, it was Reeves. We went inside Chipotle because we were like, this parade sucks balls. I'm bringing back sucks balls. Put it on the New Year's resolution. And we were in the Chipotle for 30 minutes, and not another fucking single thing went by the entire time.
No.
The Mexican kids started running around the street, throwing shit at each other, stabbing each other.
There was way more weird action inside the Chipotle.
Yeah, the Chipotle was popping off. And then we went back outside, and we were like, let's leave. I'm parked illegally. Let's just leave. And we did. And we got out of there, and we did catch a glimpse of Brandon Routh, which did make my entire year. Because he was in my favorite Superman movie, Bryan Singer's.
You ran up to him, gave him your Christmas wish letter.
I said, "Is all that shit they say about Singer true, or is he fucking chill and they're just trying to fucking fuck him?"
What was it like starring in a movie directed by Bryan Singer alongside that other creep?
Oh, yeah, Lex Luthor. Fucking
Lex Luthor.
What the fuck was
Wow,
his name?
Lex Luthor in real life.
What the fuck? Rick Hoffman? No.
Yeah.
Rick Hoffman would make a hell of a Lex.
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey was in that movie, too.
My favorite movie, Superman Returns, starring Kevin Spacey, directed by Bryan Singer.
Katie. Big forehead actress.
It's not Katie Holmes.
She's gone.
But she looks like Katie Holmes.
Well, because it was the same time. They're like, we're going to have the leading ladies look fucking ugly. We're going to have the romantic interest.
They're beautiful. What are you
no,
talking
they're
about?
not. Katie Holmes is fucking... I was watching Mission Impossible 3, J.J. Abrams, not a pedophile, just weird. I was watching his Mission Impossible movie, and Michelle Monaghan, gorgeous.
Bobby Moynihan.
Bobby Moynihan's wife, Michelle Moynihan. And my baby girl was like, "That's Katie Holmes." I was like, women are so stupid, and they're always wrong about everything.
No, they're right about this, though. All women look the same, and who would know this better than a woman?
That was the look for them. That was the look Hollywood was going with. Was Michelle, I think, was the best of them, but just kind of like the brunette that's like obtainable. If Katie Holmes worked at my office, I'd be like, I've been to Shakey's tonight. I had a bottle.
Holmes as
I had 6
obtainable.
shooters. I had 6 shooters with 5.
Look at how
I've seen her nipples. Okay.
Look at how straight Tom Cruise had to be just to get her.
That's what I mean. I think that Hollywood just kind of threw her a bone, and they were like, "You're a star now. You aren't." I'm sure if I saw her in real life, I'd think differently. I'm sure people were saying like, "Sam,
Are you kidding me?
you're
When
ugly.
She's knocked
you're
unconscious, and Batman is holding her, and you see the nips. That's beautiful.
That is kind of crazy that they were like, "Let's do it." That shot was in all the trailers too. They were like, "Let's have the nips out."
Yeah, do you think those were real? Were those prosthetics?
No, they probably
Were they put
CGI'd
in
them.
CGI.
They probably said, "See those nips? They don't get that hard. Nipples don't get that hard." Or maybe that's part of Scarecrow's thing. He's like, "Fuck
Is
it,
the
I'll make it so that
the fear gas makes your nips hard.
it gives you a boner."
Fear boner.
Oh my god, he's so scared. He's hard.
Gotham will tear itself apart with horniness.
Gotham will tear its underpants because they're so hard. Their boner goes through it. Commissioner Gordon, you need to get down to GCPD and hand out condoms. Well, whatever.
I can't handle 2 of your pawns.
Yeah, so Hollywood Christmas
2
Parade.
guys, Raz. You think I can't handle 2 men?
You think I can't have sex with 2 men at the same time? Familia, haven't you learned anything new? How about this? Wait, hold on. Move your leg. Put your leg here. Put one of your legs here. Put one of your legs here. Yeah. It's Batman if he was gay and having... Oh! Oh, that was the beer.
What, is it closed?
Sorry. Yeah, the beer is closed.
Okay. Yeah, each of us has 3 different liquids.
Yeah. My
and
water's all the way over there.
And a lit candle for the people not
Playing with
not
fire.
watching,
Quite literally
just
playing with
listening.
fire.
For people only hearing this gold and not watching.
Yeah, so this was just kind of a throwaway episode. We're about to pack this place to the fucking gills. It's going to be the party of the fucking century. There's probably going to be over 10 people here. It's going to be an interesting party because it's people. It is comedy people. It's people I've met just in Hollywood. It's people that I met at the gym. It's people that I met at bars. It's
around Santa Monica locals.
It's people that are sober. It's girls that have maybe a little bit of a cocaine problem. Maybe a little bit of a cocaine problem.
Well, these people should meet somewhere in the middle.
And I think in the middle is having 4 beers. Personally, I've been looking forward all week to getting very, very drunk. I'm going to get... Oh, they don't tell you this when you get a girlfriend. You don't get drunk anymore. You don't get really, really drunk. I'm going to have an old-fashioned Sam. Not going to remember night. No, I'm going to...
Holiday blowout.
I'm going... If I don't wake up tomorrow at 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. and the Eagles are already on, and they're already up 7. They already scored on the opening drive.
I'm lit like the Christmas tree. Thanks for being here, guys. But I'm still present like the Christmas tree.
I'm gonna have a good time tonight. I feel like I'm already having a good time. Texas won. Texas won. I don't give a fuck about Texas. People keep sending my commercial because it aired on that game. I have yet to see it live. I was watching that game and people were texting me.
Trying to not sniffle into the mic.
Yeah, you do have the sniffles. You're also holding the mic weird.
Yeah. This is like fancy. I'm kind of resting it
It's like a toddler.
Yeah, sometimes I start holding stuff stupid.
See, comedians hold them, like, the new comedian thing is to have it be like, I have tight jeans and a fake jawline, and you hold it like this.
Barely holding.
Rappers.
Well, come on.
Rappers.
Let's not come after the jawline.
Rappers do this. I mean, I'm not one to talk.
Have we addressed the controversy? How everyone hates our friend?
I don't even know if I've talked about how I like Matt Rife now. I think that came and went.
Extreme friend of the show, Matt Rife, has come under scrutiny.
He was on Jordan Peterson's show.
Really?
His online podcast. Yeah, he was on it.
Is that what people do when they get controversial?
They have to talk to Kermit.
They team up with Kermit?
Well, what it actually was just an open live stream therapy session with a clinical psychiatrist where Matt Rife was just like, yeah, when I was 15, I was at a comedy club. I met Bryan Singer. But yeah, he was on JP's, and you know, they were just doing the thing. They were having just two real ass fucking guys having a normal conversation about cancel culture. I thought it was really fun. I thought Matt Rife's joke was okay.
Rife, smoke it out.
Matt Rife's joke was one that you've heard 1,000 times, but he told it in front of an audience of 17-year-old fat girls. I was like, that is actually, I know it's not art, but it's ballsy.
It was the thing. It was the girls at the front of the restaurant. She has a black eye. Why don't you put her in the kitchen? She obviously can't cook.
Yeah.
It's like a street joke.
Yeah,
I've heard that joke when I was like 9 years old.
But he had a Netflix. He had a Netflix comedy special. Well, because here's the thing. He's from Ohio. He probably went to L.A. or New York and heard it from some 14-year-old. And he was like, that's the first time I've ever heard of it. That joke's already been around for 25 years. But he, of course, women got mad at him because that's what they do. They just get mad.
Is anyone even mad?
Oh, he made a joke that's not it's online because we're still doing that fucking bullshit where it's like, online gets mad and no one cares about online.
I don't think he lost anyone because it's people who would have not liked him anyway.
He probably did lose people, but like, that's why I'm saying like, everyone agrees that like online is fake and it's 10% of the population and it doesn't matter and it can't ruin your life and you shouldn't listen to the opinions and it's all people that are miserable. And yet still it's like online said something, so now you're in trouble. And it's like, it just doesn't. I guarantee it doesn't affect ticket sales. I mean, it might still, but like, I'm so happy that we're out of that era where it's like, they're saying something about you on Twitter. They're saying that you're racist on Twitter. They're saying that you're a serial pillar and you molest women. You know, everyone's saying that about me, and it was just online. No one said that about me on real life. And that's the thing with Matt Rife, where I'm like, oh, people are mad at him. It's like, no, he trended on Twitter.
Have you met someone in real life who's upset about this?
No, but that's what made me swing on Matt Rife, is that the comedy people I'm around, the like sketch improv crowd, they found out about Matt Rife like 2 months ago, and they're like, he looks weird. Like, is this whole thing that he just thinks he's hot? And I'm like, yeah, it is. Fuck you. Yeah, you know what? It actually is. Fuck you. Matt Rife is actually awesome.
And if he didn't get it all out on the Jordan Peterson show, he's more than welcome to come on here and explain himself.
But the thing that he did that I thought was actually also funny, and it's like every guy in the world would want to do this, but the thing is he actually is doing it, so I respect it. Because he said on Instagram, he posted a story that was like, to anyone I've ever offended, here's a link to my apology. And the link was to a website that sells like helmets for people with special needs. And it was like, well, this is the way a high school man would act. And it's immature, but it's like he actually is doing it. No guys do that. Guys are such fucking pussies. They're like, oh, if someone tried to cancel me, I'd say fuck you, you blue-haired libtard. And it's like guys don't do that. Guys crumble.
Do you think someone gave him the advice to do that too? Because I think that would be good advice.
Probably
now.
a black guy.
Because
Black guys will do that.
But it does feel like something shifted where now even like the consensus advice is don't apologize.
Well, what Adam Carolla was saying you should do in 2013 is what people are finally doing now.
Well, Adam Carolla is always a decade ahead.
And a huge inspiration
and actually,
to the podcast.
That's not a joke. I think I actually believe that.
I do think
Adam
that
Carolla
too.
is like a decade ahead on most things. And if you listen to him every single day.
In being a crabby old man in 10 years is going to be the thing to be. But he, fuck, I had an idea.
I feel like I just got hypnotized by the fire for a second.
Yeah, we have 3 fires right now. We have we've got the fireplace here and the fireplace, and it's hot. They make it hot in here. I swear to God. I don't know if it's all the pixels working overtime.
It's the new 4D television.
Yeah, it just radiates heat. This TV does get kind of hot. I was saying the thing that I'm saying where men are cowards, it's white men are cowards. Black men will Deshaun Jackson is going to be honored at the Eagles game tomorrow for retiring. Last year, he was being like, the Jews control the media in the NFL. And then Howie Roseman and Jeff had to be like 2 Jewish men.
Yeah, he did accept that apology written for him.
Yeah, they were like, Deshaun didn't mean it. He's learning, he's growing. And then on the comments on that, someone was like, Deshaun was right. He didn't do anything wrong. He shouldn't have to apologize. Deshaun Jackson liked that. It's like, and tomorrow, he just was like, no, I'm going to keep talking this way. And really, it's like, you can. Because online, you'll get fucked over. I'm not saying be like Deshaun Jackson and have his opinions. I'm just saying, don't cower and don't be David, not Goliath. No, but
if you have something to offer.
I don't think it's even necessarily a bad thing that everyone's a huge fucking coward. Because you want to know who's not a coward? Netanyahu being like, we're going to level Gaza. It's going to be flat. We're going to get our guys back and we're going to flatten it. I don't agree with him. But that is you
need. I guess
you're stepping up to the free throw line
for society to work or whatever. You need most people to just sort of fall in line. I guess.
Mm-hmm. That's
so
why they put all that stuff.
Some
in
of the people
water,
who fall in line,
drinking water. Yeah.
The cattle.
Gotta use toothpaste. Yeah. Oh, I'm tired. Why am I so tired all the time?
But
I might not even vote. I might not even go to the protest.
Heroes like Deshaun Jackson and Matt Wright. Heroes.
Who
rise above. Supermen, even. They are better than all of us. And they don't apologize.
Dean Cain.
Dean Cain.
Literally and metaphorically a Superman. He got in trouble online because he said something. And, he said, it was talking about, trans women competing in sports. And he's like,
Dean.
Dean, careful, Dean. You better have
that's hot. Don't touch that. That fire's real, Dean.
You better have a secret identity, Dean, if you're going to start doing stuff like this. You better start wearing glasses when you go to work. But he's still... So Dean Cain...
Superman's kryptonite. Getting involved in the political discourse.
Yeah. Superman's fucking catches the Daily Planet ball, saves all the people that are, on the street, puts it down, and then a woman comes up to him and is like, Superman, thank you so much. And Superman's like, you're welcome, sir. Oh, it's a man. Superman can fly away. But Dean Cain, he can't actually fly away.
Mild-mannered reporter for the Daily Mail.
And then, Superman does that. Fucking Jimmy Olsen gets it on video. Next thing you know, Superman's on Jordan Peterson's podcast, dumping it all out for him. But Dean Cain was talking about, it's not fair for a man to compete with women or something. And then someone commented, or like a man pretending to be a woman to compete, and then someone was like, "Well, you pretended to be Superman," and then Dean Cain was like, "Yeah, I was acting. That was TV."
Well, is that a compare? That's like way more offensive than what Dean Cain said. To compare playing a character on TV to someone's identity in real life.
I think that was misplaced.
It's not like Dean Cain was going around dressed as Superman. Like, I'm Superman, and if you don't agree with me, I'm going to get you fired from your job.
It almost seemed like it was like a fake heckler. Like it was like too much of a layup. And now he's hosting the Hollywood Christmas Parade. Yeah. So,
Hollywood is a very conservative place.
I think it is. I think it is more than people think. So, yeah, I think
there's like three people making movies, but then there's like this big clump of people waiting for the Christmas parade to drive by.
Don't call me.
And they love Christmas so much, and they're such conservative Christians. That they'll sit there and wait and not let you use the bathroom of their church, but they'll sit there and they'll wait for a parade that never shows up. I thought it's obvious, but the craziest part of the Christmas parade through Hollywood is that they're coming down Vine and there's just that tent city. Yeah. There's like 2 blocks that are just Bumtown.
Decorated for Christmas, though.
But yeah, the tents were decorated for Christmas. And they're watching a Christmas parade, and they were sitting out on their chairs.
Silver bells.
Like people waiting on their front porch or something.
Prime real estate.
It was odd.
I was just saying
everything about it was extremely odd.
Yeah,
it was exactly that I said that thing about. And then there were the police on the bikes. And
they were doing wheelies.
They were going crazy.
Synchronized down the block. It was the best part of the parade.
Yeah, a lot of the parade was like a show of police force.
Yes.
They had the guys on bikes doing crazy bike stuff.
This country needs a little bit of like, look what we can do.
Yeah, I liked that part. I liked when they had the military vehicles and the guys on bikes.
Most places can't do a 2-state solution, and we're doing a 50-state solution. The police need to be able to be like, we can do the fucking wheelies.
50
we can ride away. That's what we did. We couldn't, there was a lot of bickering and Boston, New York, blah, blah, we're Muslims, you're Jews.
Bethlehem, Pennsylvania versus Palestine, Ohio.
We just it was a 2. See, they can't even do a fucking 2-state solution. We did a 50-state solution. That's why the United States is the best country in the fucking world. And it's Merry Christmas, you fucking fascists. This is an anti-fascist podcast now. Antifa really fucking fell away.
It's been that way.
A time where you could say there is a major superpower backing another superpower to enforce the greatest force of fascism I've ever seen in my entire life and in my father's life. But where did Antifa go? Antifa's not fucking doing anything about this.
Yeah, when's the last... Antifa?
There's actual fascists. There's whatever. I don't want to get political. I'd hate to get political on Christmas, Mac. But Christmas really is the ultimate political...
La 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 la.
It is the ultimate political holiday because, Christ could have been born in downtown Rome if they didn't vote in a fascist government that tried to document all immigrants or whatever the comparison is.
Whatever I'm supposed to believe about current issues.
Whatever Bill Nye the Science Guy
my religion
told me.
That no one else seems to actually believe.
Anyway,
what did Neil deGrasse Tyson tell me about the origins of Jesus? Something about I need to vote for Joe Biden now.
Cody, do we have to go pick up 5 pizzas from Costco?
We should probably go pick up 5 pizzas from Costco.
I think we're gonna. What are we at right now? 40.
That's like over 40 minutes.
Okay.
You guys can keep going. I don't care.
What?
Whoa!
I did look.
Speaking of looking at penis.
No, I think we'll go. I went to Party City. Oh, well, you can go. You can say yours.
Well, I just had a really weird thing happen, I think. Maybe it's not weird. maybe this is normal to other people.
Was it a deja vu of a time you saw Cody's penis? Because that's just not a deja vu. That's just a memory. I've seen Cody's penis about as much times as I've seen my own.
Your own.
I've seen your penis a couple times. First time I saw your penis as like teenagers, it was at Broomall's Lake Country Club, and this is weird. I remember I was like, "That's a big penis."
Thank you.
Anyway, what were you gonna say?
I had a pizza delivered to me because I'm rich. I don't have to
Oh
go to
my
Costco
God,
to
Mr.
pick up
Hollywood.
the pizzas myself. But this guy delivered the pizza and he was on the phone with someone in my building that he was going to meet up with. And I think it was like a gay thing.
He's like, I'm coming over anyway to
I don't
deliver
know.
a pizza.
I'm coming over.
I need to have someone explain.
Hold on, I have to deliver this pizza pie with sausage, and then I can take my sausage and deliver you a cream pie. That's how gay guys
a guy was
talk.
explaining this to me once. You don't match with people on Grindr. It just shows that there's someone like next to you.
It's like Citizen app for gay.
I think so. Do you know?
10 miles away.
Don't point at me.
10 miles, 10 minutes away.
Asking someone off mic. How does Grindr work, buddy?
700 feet away, there's a dangerous black male top.
Yeah, but this guy was like on the phone, like, I'm in your building. Like, I just gotta, do my pizza delivery, and then I'll be like right up.
That's pretty cool.
It was the first time that had ever happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
Seems odd.
I don't
right?
know. This is again why I'd like to have more guests on the show because I would like to know more about how the gay community operates.
The gay community operates exactly how it would operate if women were
Cool.
like if women were men.
If women were chill.
Where it's like, oh, I just kind of want to fuck.
Wait, talking to.
Okay, well then.
Okay.
Well then, you're
Then shut the fuck up.
either make your voice heard or shut up.
We can stop now though. We've got a party to
Someone please explain
ready
Grindr
for.
to me. All right, that's the end of the episode.
We'll have. I don't know if I have more gay friends in LA or New York.
I don't know.
got-
Check your app.
Yeah. Hey Siri, are any of my gay friends coming to the party tonight? We can ask about this. I know.
It's
Our
gonna
one
be-
friend had a +4. Well, don't say names. Don't say names.
I'll say all the names.
That's true. This is not going to be a straight white male party. This is going to be a gay black party.
Yay, Christmas.
Anyway, yeah, Merry Christmas. We're gonna have more episodes before Christmas, but this was kind of the Christmas episode. Oh, cookie.
This is kicking off the Christmas episode season.
He comes in here and he takes our fucking candle. Put it on that table.
There you go, guys. Merry Christmas.
Put it on this one. I'm afraid of it lighting that tree on fire. No. On the white table. All right.
Yeah, check these out, guys. Matt, check these out.
I went to Party City and I almost bought a full, like a nice Santa costume. Don't eat in the mic. You chew bad. Don't eat in the mic. And I went to the counter and I was like, can I get a price check on this? And he was like, whoa. I was like 150. He was like 220. I was like, who the fuck is buying? They had so many of them. Who's buying $220? I was like, Santa's not real, kids.
Should be a crime anyway. Stolen valor.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, unless you're actually a Santa. Now I'm chewing and talking.
Christmas is a pagan.
throw off the rhythm.
Christmas is a pagan holiday. It's like, okay, fucker. Then why did they have a Christmas tree and presents and tinsel at the fucking barn or whatever where Jesus was born? Well,
Yeah,
that all got rid of
checkmate.
Christmas.
Atheists.
Why did they have a fucking menorah there too? Were they celebrating Hanukkah back then, or did did Hanukkah happen after the birth of Christ?
Hanukkah happened jealousy of retail sales, I believe. No, I don't know.
Yeah. I always appreciated the Jewish households that would be like, we don't do Christmas, we only do Hanukkah. Mm-hmm. I was like,
Respect.
that's sticking to your guns. That's sticking to your fucking guns. Because it would be easy.
It would
to
be
cave.
very tempting to give in to the great Satan of Christianity.
I think that if I was a unclean atheist virgin, because really only Christians understand the passion of vaginal eye contact sex with a woman that you love or man, because Christianity can be gay.
Because men can have vaginas. Dean Cain.
Yeah, listen, Superman. Why don't you go back? Why don't you take your fucking homophobic, anti-trans opinions and go the fuck back to your country and Krypton, Superman? Anyway, yeah, let's end it. Let's wrap. Let's call it a night. Holy night.
Dean Cain's mostly Kryptonian, but he has a little bit of Asian in him or something.
Yeah, he's
right?
got a little bit something in there. Well, do you know the real Superman actually wasn't white?
The real one?
Yeah.
The one who died in 1972?
Yeah. Anyway, rest in peace, Christopher Reeves. Merry Christmas.